What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Watching Paint Dry here on Another Letdown. My name is Zach from Another Letdown Media and the This Is Difficult Video Game Podcast. I'll be one of your co-hosts this evening, along with my good buddy on the line. It's Mike, aka Broody Gambit. How's it going, dude?
Doing wonderful. Glad to be here.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. Neither one of us was feeling particularly well last week. Both of us actually simultaneously came down with headaches. You know, because that's how that works. I think it's the humidity, man. It's been pretty brutal the last couple weeks.
It has been very brutal down here.
Yeah, and I apologize in advance. I was at the other comic book store, the one I do not work at anymore, today for Free Comic Book Day, helping out there. My store doesn't do a whole lot for it, but Jetpack Comics, shout out to Jetpack Comics. They are awesome over there. They do a huge town-wide event. I was manning the big tables in the back hall, and I forgot how much that place bothers my allergies, and I completely whiffed taking my medicine this morning. So I promise any sniffling is not me being actually sick. It's just allergies. I can already feel it's like receding now that I'm back at home in the air conditioning. But anyway, we've got painting to do. Hi, Captain Kirk. How are you? Let's get down to painting. Watching paint dry. Here we go. Tonight, what you got on the docket, my dude?
I have Lando Calrissian and Agent Callus.
Nice. Dude, the Lando model is sick.
Yeah. I've already got one in his, from Imperial Souls. I've got one, and I did that as a Empire Lando. So
Yeah.
I was thinking about actually doing the Solo.
Oh, cool. The
Lando.
Donald Glover?
Yeah.
Nice. I love Donald Glover. God, he's an amazing, talented person.
He is very good.
So you will notice, cheese and crackers, by the way, Captain Kirk, one of my favorite meals. I had it like 3 times for lunch this week, so no disrespect. So you'll notice that the miniature on my tray is already painted, somewhat. This is Loki. It's Loki. Loki of Asgard. He's burdened with glorious purpose. But that's not what I'm working on right now. How can I paint an already painted mini? This is how. I'm developing a new way of basing Asgardians. So to date so far, what I've done is just gray, Mechanicus Standard Gray with a Agrax Earthshade, little dry brush of, Terminatus Stone, and then I'm done. I did not feel like that was adequate for Asgard, or much less Jotunheim, which is, of course, where Loki's from. So you'll notice most of Loki is based and ink washed, and I still need to do the highlighting on him. But his base is decidedly not finished. So I'm actually going to try it out on this blank, empty base right here. And what I'm going to try and do is use inks to get a rainbow effect. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to start with red. That's Carisburg Crimson. Oops, I'm going to bang into my mic to start with. Not up to the standards of morals, let alone Asgardians. Thanks, RPD. I guess, I'm wondering, I don't have a ruler in here. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because rainbows kind of merge together. So how is that game? Crisis Protocol? We've not played it. we use these for AUGS. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is just some streaks. Like that. Speaking of Marvel characters, go on. Okay, so there's our red streak. I kind of like it. I like it so far. Seems to be working. May go for a second coat, but we'll see. I'm going to make that a little bit wider because we want it to run into the orange a little bit. I've started reading Avengers Academy, and man, such character growth. Good, yeah. Free your mind, Kirk, and relearn the childhood skill of disregarding what minis are supposed to do with what game. It's true. It's very true. Alright. Orange next, which is Fuegan Orange. Again, I apologize profusely for my sniffliness. It is going away. It's my allergies. The comic book store I was at today aggravated the crap out of them. There's our orange stripe.
You said you were at Jetpack today?
I was at Jetpack Comics.
That's kind of an important store, isn't it?
It's a very important store. That is where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got their start.
That's always neat.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you saw a TMNT today?
Yes, I did. I saw a TMNT number 1 in a 9.8 slabbed. Broody, you know the answer to this, and RPD, I think you do too. Captain Kirk, you want to venture a guess as to how much a slabbed copy of TMNT number 1 goes for? Well, you did better than our Discord did. The correct answer is $125,000. You could, well, you couldn't buy a house anymore for that, but you could buy a really freaking nice car for that. Be a hell of a down payment on a house. All right, where's my green? Field tan green. There we go. But it was really nice to see all my old buddies from Jetpack. I've not seen a lot of them. I actually missed the previous Free Comic Book Day. So it was really nice to see people like Rick and Luke and Tom. I know those guys occasionally watch the replays, so what's up, guys? Love you all. It was such a good time today. All right, up to the Drakenhof Nightshade now. Here it is. You all know how much I love this color. Big ups to Ralph, the owner of the place, for bringing us all together again. Big shout out to Rick Rolla for providing us with, let's just say, liquid refreshment all day. We had our first safety meeting at 8 o'clock this morning. I'm sure you can all put together what that means. But then it was super humid all day, so the name of the game was water for the rest of the day. Teaching you proper safety and the art of self-defense against fresh fruit. Suppose he's got a bunch. Suppose he's got a pointed stick. Shut up! Alright, I'm gonna hit that Carisburg Crimson again. But I do think this technique worked really, really well, so... We've gone a little too heavy there. I think the rainbow works, but I lost the blue in the grooves, so I'm gonna have to go repaint that. Immediately doing learning and growing here. Yeah, I think the rainbow base looks really good. It kind of worked exactly the way I planned it. Yeah, it's the rainbow bridge. What the heck's it called?
The Bifrost?
Bifrost, thank you. Yes, it is the Bifrost. So we'll go ahead and let that dry. We'll probably redo the blue cracks and just hit that with a second layer of Drakenhof Nightshade right in the cracks. And I think that's how we'll do Bifrost bases. I will do a dry brush over that as well, eventually. But, in the meantime, we've got Loki to work on. Load him up. But the first thing that I notice, right off the bat, is there's a lot of gold here. It's yellow right now, but I'm going to hit it with Orc. Is it Orc Armor Gold we usually use for that?
That is what I use, yeah.
Okay. I remember I did it with LWE, and that seemed to work. Add a brush. Is the one I want? No, that's not good. This is. So how'd the kids treat you this week?
Awful, completely terrible.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
Casey had a business trip that she left Tuesday evening, and so I was by myself Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Oh, shoot.
And they were horrendous. For the most part. There were times when they were good, but it was a little rough this week, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, here's to next week being a little bit better.
Yeah.
So my buddy and I got to hash out our plans a little bit better for Foo Fighters concert in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, our Ralph from Jetpack is also going, and has offered us a place to crash in his hotel room. And we're like, we're big boys now, man. Like, you know, he's taken us to many conventions and stuff, and he knows that, you know, we'll take him up on the offer if we need it. But we both have big boy jobs, so we figure we can probably afford our own hotel room. But it's nice to know that the option exists.
Yeah. So, Agent Calipir being in an Imperial is just going to be painted with, like, all the shades of black.
Yeah, you know.
I'm using a flat Abaddon for, like, the boots and gloves. Like that leather, like the black leather.
Yep.
Then I've got my black gray for, like, the cloth, like, fabric parts of his outfit. And there's, like, an accent of a light gray in the center
Yep.
of the uniform, which I'll be using the Mechanica Standard Gray to just be a slightly lighter shade
Sure.
than the rest of it.
So the artist who does the Turtles variant that we like was around today. He said to say hi.
Nice.
And he said he very much appreciates all the love our Discord has shown him. He said he's not super thrilled with issue 4, but like issue 5 is really off the chain.
Is the pre-order for issue 4 up yet?
Yeah.
I need to hop on that.
Yep. I talked to Rich, the manager of Jetpack today, because I can't order it directly just yet because moving is a thing.
Speaking of moving, are we getting Adam back soon now that his move is
We
done?
are, yeah. His stuff is at his parents' or his mom's right now.
Okay.
But as soon as he gets it back, he'll be back. I have a standing game night with him and Chamali once a week, so we've been cajoling him. Did you
Like
see?
game night or working on all stuff?
Bit of both.
Or both?
Bit of both. Did you see that in? So this is news for chat as well. In the month of September, one of my dear friends from college contacted me to do a charity drive. We'll have a Tiltify link here on the stream, and it is for. I'll look up the actual organization, but it's an organization that helps families dealing with pediatric oncology issues. Her dad was a big supporter of this organization, and he was an oncologist himself, and ironically died of cancer. So as soon as she said, "Hey, we're doing this thing," I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. Let me help with that." So more news about that. I'll have some giveaways. I will be doing a first player marker, a Call of Cthulhu first player marker, just like the one we use at the store. It is a star spawn of Cthulhu. I'm not sure if I'll paint it on stream because it's really straightforward. It doesn't really teach much. But I will be giving that away during Trapped in Arkham. And we are going to do a very special game of Trapped in Arkham where chat can buy us clues by donating to the Tiltify. It'll buy us clues, it'll buy us rerolls. It'll be really cool. So look forward to that. Broody, I hope very much that you can make it.
I will have to see if I can swing it.
Yeah.
I feel bummed that I keep having to miss it, but by the time I get home,
life comes first,
I have to cook for the kids and everything.
Yeah. Absolutely. You do your thing, man. Alright. I don't need nice blue right now. What I need is green. The darker green. I don't want that. What are we supposed to do? Warpstone glow, okay. That I can manage. That's right here. As for what I'm doing today, I'm actually making the character we talked about during the 40k stream. Oh, nice! So I'm going to try and do the same cloak shading technique that I did with Taskmaster. from Loki. I think it worked really well. I'm literally holding the correct brush. That brush is way too wet. Oh my god.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. Yep, that's what he does, Kirk. Making a campaign world? What? I'm doing that too. I'm actually making a whole setting guide. For Fraser Park. I'm gonna try out an RPG called Lancer, but I don't care for the setting. What sort of system is it? Very similar to 4E, okay. But it's not trying to be 4E. Good. Or not trying to be D&D. That's neat. Classless advancement system. Nice. Well, now I can see what I'm doing. Every single week, I forget to turn on the light. Or my minis.
Turns out you need light.
Oh, excuse me. That was gross.
So, I feel like we missed 2 weeks of, like, shows and movies and other things.
Yeah, we sure did.
So, this week, Titan Season 3 dropped.
Yeah, more than one episode I saw.
Yeah, they dropped 3 at once. Which was really exciting. I'm watching all 3 of them, like, just straight through.
Nice.
And it was good. They hit the ground running. I feel like... it's not really spoilers.
It's okay, I won't watch it.
Okay.
At least not for a very long time.
Before the very first title scene, Jason Todd's taking the crowbar to the face.
Jason Todd what?
Jason Todd is taking the crowbar to the face.
What? No! They showed that on television?
I mean, it's like in the darkness and shadow, but yes.
Oh my god.
And like I said, that's before the first episode's like title sequence.
And you know that's like my favorite, one of my favorite arcs in comics. Like full stop, Death in the Family. That's sick.
I also
in so
I'm not
many
as
ways.
concerned about spoilers because if you know anything about the character Jason Todd, you know that that's what happens to him.
Yes.
And then, like as such, also when Red Hood comes back, like they waste no time in just revealing that it's Jason. Which I'm like, even for the people who like may not have actually seen or know like just the comic arc, you're gonna just take away any of the suspense. Like, come on.
Right. That's God. Yeah, that is correct, RPD. So Jason Todd was given fan vote whether he lived or died in A Death in the Family, and yeah, it was a phone vote sort of thing. It was pretty gnarly. People did not care for him.
I mean, I like the vote was closed, but
Yeah.
but yeah, he did get voted to die.
Alright, there you get some highlighting on Loki here. I'm going to drop things on the floor. Let's pick that up. Citadel DLC. Oh, cool. So, low lighting is the ink washing, Captain Kirk. That's literally exactly what that is. Yeah, the Citadel DLC is so good. I did make a little bit of progress in Space Marine yesterday. Despite saying I was going to do most of it off screen. It did... we were waiting for Adam. And I was like, I'm going to shoot some orcs for a few minutes. And it was great. Moot Green is the top highlight here. I honestly think Moot Green might be a little too bright for Loki, even for a highlight. I think I'm just going to keep it at the one highlight coat. Which brings us to the next bit, which is... No. Which is something I'm making up off the top of my head. I'm going to use Elysian Green on his scale bits. I need a smaller brush for this. Of which I have plenty.
What else have I watched recently? I watched Stargirl this week.
I did too. For the first time ever, I did not watch it while I was painting. But I was definitely doing other things. That's really my show to watch while I'm doing other things. It's like, I like it. It's really fun. Luke Wilson is an absolute riot.
Yeah, he's really good. Like, it was pretty slow for a season opener.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I was about to say I guess if you've seen it, After the stinger from the last season was like the hint of First Shade.
Yep.
I was very surprised with like who they opened with and like the pre-credits like startup. I'm not sure if you want to like talk about it on the air or if anyone else cares.
I mean, let's go for it. We're caught up. You and I are caught up. It's been a couple of days. We're all right.
Then yeah, like the whole Eclipso stuff.
Yeah, I was a little shocked by that. Not disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like I found it weird that they do like a setup for Shade and then go straight into Eclipso.
Yeah, but maybe they do kind of like it's not really. It's certainly not going to be a monster of the week like Flash was, but it's maybe we get a couple of villains.
Maybe.
Kind of the way that Agents of Shield was doing it at the end. Where we get like 2 arcs in a season.
Yeah.
I've been continuing to binge watch Top Gear. Because I can't stop. That's been a lot of fun. Especially when they start talking about cars that are now defunct.
What do you mean, like what?
The TVR, for example. TVR doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, welcome to Defunct Ride. For real, RPD. Quick update on the Bifrost base. It is setting up very nicely. Still a little shiny, so I'm not gonna try and mess with it just yet. But it is looking good. I'm very fond of it. Tigre, why are you terrible? Good question. Guess we're up to Flesh? Feels weird. Played one Flesh. So this is the same Flesh technique that I use pretty much always, but I just use the lighter base coat and lighter layers. I did do his eyes. If you look carefully, they are there. Although I don't think my camera's focused on it quite as well as I would like. They are super, super tiny. Not a whole lot of flesh showing on this model. So we're literally just getting the highest points. Just a dab of that in there. And for a little added bite, we'll add brick. I'm kidding. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as the Pallid Witch Flesh. Let's take a look at it off camera here. Ooh. That did not work as well as I'd hoped it would. It's alright. Oh, there you go.
That's what we're learning.
Tonight on Defunct Ride, Kevin rides the Hand Witch, Dan tries to understand Stitch, and Michael is responsible for it all. And Zach goes through 800,000 tissues. I'm up to the brown here. I'm realizing that I have a lot of brown base coats, but not very many in terms of layers.
I think I've got like gold flag brown for dry, and I think I have only like one layer on top of that.
Yeah, well, my problem in this case is... Oh, I have Gorthor brown. That's too light. I think I'm just going to leave his leg thingies just kind of the way they are. Not disappointed by them. We do, however, need to start the layers on the blue thing. Excuse me. Which is Fenrisian Gray and Blue Horror. We need a bigger brush here. This is our little ice flow thing here for the Jotunheim part of things. With the grain here, working pretty well. Believe it or not, so this is actually the first time I've ever used contrast paints the way they were intended.
Yeah.
And I'm not disappointed.
I also saw Suicide Squad last week.
Oh, so I have a funny story about that.
Yeah.
I went to watch Suicide Squad last night, and I'm like, I would turn to my wife, I'm like, hey, what's our HBO Now password? She's like, oh, I canceled that. I'm like, damn it.
Nice.
Yep. So I watched more Top Gear instead.
Mm-hmm. So based on every like all of the reviews and everything that I've been seeing posted on social media, I was really disappointed with it.
You were?
Yeah, I did not like it much.
That's interesting. You are the only person I've ever heard, or I've heard so far say that you were not fond of it.
Like, it had its moments, but I guess one of the selling points for me, and like I wouldn't say like I'm prude or anything like that, but this movie I'm just watching the entire time saying, man, it really wouldn't have taken much editing to turn this into a PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
There are certain movies that need to be R.
Deadpool.
This was not one of them.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I'll give you that.
And so it just seems like the very poor decisions of, haha, look how crude or crass or how many F-bombs we can drop that don't necessarily need to be in the dialogue.
Yeah.
Just to do it.
So I'll be honest, that is often a complaint of mine too in a lot of movies. So I'm wondering what I feel about it. What I will feel.
Yeah, it was a shame Will Smith couldn't get in because Idris Elba's Bloodsport was literally the same identical character.
Oh, was he?
Same motivations, with his daughter, and it looked like they wrote Deadshot, and then Will Smith couldn't join, so instead of Independence Daying him, where they just had him die off screen, they just had him get played by, had the character played by Idris Elba, and then just renamed him.
Huh.
Leaving it open for Will Smith to come back in the future.
Well, could be worse, I guess.
I'm not necessarily complaining about it. I like Will Smith a lot, so.
Yeah. Do you think that they'll continue the franchise?
I mean, they're already doing the Peacemaker series on HBO.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what, John Cena?
Yeah.
Good, Kirk.
It also had one of my least favorite tropes of film entirely.
Oh, really?
Which is the X time earlier.
Oh.
I despise that storytelling device, and they pull it 3 times in the movie.
Gross.
I'm just this is awful. Please stop.
Yeah. I'm into some really hard to reach areas on this ice. Not loving it. Coming up with as many math puns for this hero sheet of hands is difficult. Oh dear. Well, you've come to the right place. Broody is pretty good with a pun. Blink's not here at the moment, but... So a couple came in today to the store and bought Mansions of Madness, and I was like, oh, hey, we play Mansions of Madness.
I remember that game.
Yeah. If you have any questions, here's my Twitch chat. Jump in. We will gladly help you out, because that's what we do. We're all about learning and growing. Well, McMansions of Madness. Dare I ask what you expect that to look like, RPD? back third of the last StarCraft 2 campaign, there's an easily replicated bug that just breaks every trigger on the map, which includes the triggers that let the AI do. Oh, geez. That's hysterical. I actually kind of love that. In just a couple minutes, I think I'll be ready to try and make this rainbow base work a little bit more Jotunheim. So I guess we'll try and put down the blue horror. I'll slam my elbow into the table behind me. That's perfect. Thank you. It can also be undone to make it... What? That's quite hilarious. God bug! Okay, this ice actually came out really cool. Not very, yeah. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to speedrunning. I respect it, but... An old mansion with great old ones. That's some ice. Why does Marvel love its superhero versus superhero fights more than superhero? I don't know, man. They always have. That's been driving me nuts for years. Alright. I think the ice looks solid. It's looking very glorious porpoisey. put him aside for just a minute while I work on this base a little bit more. I think what I want to do is redo the blue lines and the cracks and hit those with Drakenhof Nightshade, like specifically.
So many tiny details.
What's that?
So many tiny details.
Oh yeah. Phew, excuse me.
I got his face.
Dude!
I need to get do the hair, but
Yeah.
that looks so good.
What does?
The base.
Oh, really? You like that?
Mhm. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with that. They've lived long enough to see themselves become the villains. And the Giftinator strikes. Look at that. Thanks, Kirk. So I have run out of Kleenex here, so I'm going to step away in a minute. But yeah, I'm really happy with this Asgard base. I think it looks really pretty. Thank you, Kirk. Thank you. I like that I was able to kind of get the Jotunheim cracks there too. I think that looks pretty cool. Now here comes the interesting part. I do want to hit it with a dry brush, and I think it's still just the Terminatus stone. I'm just going to do a corner, and we're going to see what happens. This should kind of just blend it all together. Very light. Went a little too heavy on that corner there, but I think The base is supposed to look like a Super Smash Bros. Smash Ball. I mean, I didn't design it, so I don't know. But it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Yep, Terminatus Stone is correct here. Don't need much. Just blend it together a little bit. There. Yeah, I think that base looks dope.
There you go with the hair.
Oh, sick!
No, that really washed out.
Maybe if you... Well, I got just the guy to break it. It could be worse. Death by a thousand brushes. Oh, jeepers! Thor just fell off his base!
That's no good.
It's like, for no reason. He just tipped over. That was weird. Yeah, giving Loki a final smash does seem like a very, very bad plan. Probably don't do that thing. I'm gonna get Thor glued back down and instead of waiting to get more Kleenex. I'll be right back. Two seconds. I do believe this is Mega Man 3, Kirk. Yes. Okay. Back at it. Back at it, back at it. Just got an update from my sister. They just finished up Old Home Day. Just kind of like a 4th of July thing, but without being a 4th of July.
Yeah.
And the small one is completely zonked.
So currently I'm working on the energy spikes for his bow rifle gear thing.
Yep.
And since it's energy at the end, I'm probably not going to wash it.
Yep.
I'm just going to start with this bright yellow and add Hector's Pale Sun and white on top of it
Nice. Seems decent.
to give it a gradual glow effect. Also probably going to do 2 layers because this yellow, it was always tricky, I find.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't matter which yellow I buy from where or whatever. It never seems to coat well on the first coat.
Oh, was it Mega Man 1? I don't know. It's NES Game Boy. Or NES Mega Man.
That narrows it down.
Yep. And it was a little way into the playlist, so I just guessed it was 3. It's definitely not 2, because I know that one. It's been a long day, Kirk. You know how it is. Words don't work. Words like peace were never an option.
Other than that, I think he's about done.
He looks good, man.
Just get an extra layer of yellow on the energy spikes.
Oh, the sinus pressure is killing me. Ugh. Allergies. Don't get allergies, guys. Ugh. Zero out of 10 would not recommend.
And this immediately looks 100 times better. Just adding a second layer of yellow after the first layer dries.
Yeah. Oh. I hate when my brush is exactly where it's supposed to be. Because then I can't find it.
seems counterintuitive.
Right?
So I was very excited when when Fantasy Flight announced Agent Callus and Lando Calrissian would be coming out
Yeah.
as a pair. Because I thought a really interesting mechanic that would work great for both of them is if they could have been taken by either the Rebels or the Imperials
Yeah, absolutely.
with like a different, maybe like some slightly different like layouts for abilities and stuff. And it would be entirely in character. But alas, they did not take that opportunity.
It's not that they never will.
Yeah.
They just haven't yet. Keep the faith. Alright, one last thing I wanted to do. I've got this blue glaze that I'm going to put inside the gem on Loki's staff. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Alright. Couple little touch-ups to do, and then we'll get into basing.
I really need to be cleaning my brushes.
Yeah, I do too. I'm at that point. Alright. Touching up a little of the gold here that I missed. This is such a nice way. I love this way of doing gold.
Yellow with the work on top.
Yeah. All right, I think we're into basing here. It's time to do this again. Let me take one last look at it before I get back up.
I did take the kids back to school shopping today,
Yeah,
and it was okay.
that's good.
They have they wanted to run around the store a bunch and cause a little bit of trouble.
Well, they're kids.
Yeah. So I ended up I pulled the Mighty Ducks. I was like, you kids need to work on behaving and like working together to like encourage good behavior between all of you. So what I want you to do is all of you hold hands and walk around the store in a giant circle. Like, don't let go of your hands. And like make sure none of you trip and you can navigate around, like work together as a team. It'll be fun. And they did. And it was pretty good.
Well, I'll just have to start calling you Gordon then.
I know.
All right. All right. Be a little harder, I think, here. But I'm going for it. Straight up going for it.
What you doing?
Rainbow base. It's time.
Okay.
Oops.
So here I'm doing blonde hair. So I've got the Averland Sunset
Yeah.
for the base. And whereas normally if I was just doing like yellow, I would use like the Cassandra yellow to do the wash.
Yep.
Whenever I'm doing hair, I always do the aggressor shade add brown underneath the yellow.
Yeah. Not only does God play dice, the dice are loaded.
Okay, his base coat and wash is done. While I'm thinking about it, I'll show off this.
Oh, dude, it's done! Nice!
It's just the exterior done. So like you see like the pilot's not painted yet,
Right.
and I can pop the lid and the inside's all still primed. But that's the finished like exterior paint.
It looks great. So we had a debate on Discord yesterday of what accent color we should this tank should be. And Broody was like, "Oh, X-Men." And I'm like, "Yes." But we were like, it can't be bright yellow. It's got to be like a tan. Did you end up going with what's it called? Xavier Dust? Oh, you went with the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, I went with the Japan like uniform yellow. And I was thoroughly pleased. I think it turned out great.
Kirk would like to know if you have any thoughts on the new Clone Wars releases. I like them, personally. And I don't play Legion, but...
I have all the Clone Wars stuff, or a decent amount of them. I do like the Clone Wars stuff. It's a lot of fun. In fact, I just got the Saber tank
nice.
In the mail today. And I'm looking forward to assembling and painting that. I really want Anakin and Darth Maul too. But they've been hard to find.
Yeah. I don't even think we've had those in at all.
But overall, I've been impressed with a lot of them.
Yeah.
I still have a handful, like over here, of this Republic Specialist that I need to paint still.
Yeah.
I did Commander Cody, but I didn't do like the medic, the engineer, or the comms.
Right. So these colors look very bright right now, but they'll dull out. That's what happens. So we'll leave Loki off to the side for a minute. Bring in his big brother. Doth mother know you weareth her drapes? Shakespeare in the Park.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Marvel, that like always wants their characters to fight.
Yeah, right. Alright, well... I guess it's pretty blatantly obvious where we start with Thor. Corn Red!
Hmm?
Well, Thor's cape. It's gotta be Corn Red, right?
So I'm looking at the a reference photo for Donald Glover,
Yeah.
and color choice is interesting. So like the cape exterior is black, and the interior is like a really bright blue,
Yep.
and he's got like the really black pants and shoes. He's got like a red belt and then a yellow shirt.
Huh.
And like the red belt really kind of throws a lot of it off.
Yeah, that is a little bit jarring. I never get sick of this red. It's just maroon enough to be interesting. Go on, RPD. For Wildcard's green ability selection, it says gain 2 green abilities using 2 different powers, but multi-task uses. That is interesting. I don't know the answer there.
Not even bad.
That feeling when you're not sure if you've just blown your nose so hard that it's bleeding, or if you've just got red paint on your hand. Oh, you finished it already, dang. Nicely done, Kirk. Oh, Kirk finished Ventress Cabin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Almost done with the cave. In the zone there for a second. Right, I'll grab a different, smaller brush and get in there with some of the stuff that I missed. Quick update on Loki's base. It is setting up nicely. Starting to dry out. Get those faded colors in there. Excuse me. Alrighty. Well, I think we all know what color Thor's hair is going to be. Purple, right?
Yeah, I was about to say neon pink, but
And chat says blue. Black on the floor.
sorry, what?
I dropped Corvus Black on the floor.
You need that.
Like neon. Well, it's poutine, Kirk. You didn't know Thor had poutine on his head? I mean, that's just classic Norse mythology right there. Oh, okay, that's fair. What's up? Any comics I recommend? Turtles. IDW Turtles. No One Left to Fight is really good. What else there? Yeah. Oh, Exorcisters. Really, really funny. Yeah, thank you, RPD. Appreciate that. Yeah. The Amory Wars series, which is the Coheed and Cambria comics, are really good. Hard to find, though. What's next for Thor? I guess this is Flash. Now, while Loki's got, like, pale and kind of gaunt flesh, I think Thor should probably have the normal, like, you know, darker flesh, right? Like, that's...
Yeah, that makes sense. So you ended up beating Skyward Sword?
What's that?
You ended up beating Skyward Sword?
I did, yeah. I saw you got the Hylian shield yesterday.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I love that shield.
I do too. And I was like, I cannot be arsed to do that.
What, go through a boss rush?
Yeah, basically. I was just like, I don't care enough. It was that point in the game I was just like, bugger this.
Yeah, you don't got much left to do at that same time.
Exactly. The timing was just weird. And I never used the shield anyway.
Oh, I like shield carry a whole bunch.
There is nothing on my off-stream gaming list right now, RPD. I'm actually just kind of taking a break, so if you have something to suggest, go for it. But yeah, I definitely want to move away from Zelda for a while. I'm a little burnt out on that. I'm a lot burnt out on that. I was saying that to Josh the other day before we went live for the podcast. It's like, dude, I'm sick of talking about Skyward Sword. Shut up about it.
Yeah, I will shut up about it.
No, not you. My podcast partner, Josh. Like, every single week, like clockwork, just creams himself over Zelda. This brush is not dry again. Playing as far as Mass Effect. So, I'm going to finish Arkham Knight. And if I have to do some off-camera stuff, I will do Space Marine while I'm waiting. And as soon as I've finished Arkham Knight and can mentally handle something new and different, then it'll be Mass Effect. Well, I'm fooling around with the idea of some chat integration stuff for Mass Effect. And letting chat pick some of the decisions. I don't know exactly how that's going to shake out yet, but... I decided that you should use powers primarily instead of... Ugh. That sounds terrible.
I was actually, when I usually play through, I use powers predominantly instead of guns.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. With like the exception of like my sniper build.
Fair.
But especially like once you like if you go like engineer and you have the AI hacking,
Yep.
it's just like, okay, you're on my team now, let me use powers over here. And once you get to like Mass Effect 2 where you can get like the dominate to like AI hack humans and then hack a robot as well, and
Yep.
have two on your side from the enemies fighting in addition to your party members. Pretty solid for like a power run instead of a gun run.
That's fair.
Now, by being super evil, you just have to choose to save more.
That sounds pretty evil to me. It's been so long that I don't remember most of the characters at this point. Alright, I'm not doing his face just yet because I want to get his eyes in there and I gotta do that off camera. Especially, like, you know, when my nose is not dripping everywhere. When I can actually see what I'm doing. Pull up a reference photo real quick. Well, this is a really stupid looking picture, but it'll work. I think. Yes.
And there we go for Lando.
Oh, nice! There he is! Wow, he looks great!
Yeah.
He looks ready to cheat at some Sabak, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come with me on this journey. Red Dragon in, but it's Star Wars. Like, I don't
That'd be
play the
fun.
S out of that game. Oh, jeez. Stupid brush cannot stay dry. It's functional. So, AUGS, yes. What exactly is it? It's awesome. It's a board game system that Broody introduced us to, actually.
It is
Go ahead.
the Adventures Universal Gaming System. It was published by IDW Games and it started with TMNT. It originally was published as the Shadows of the Past, but that did not take off, and so they kind of rebranded and did some tweaking and re-released it as the AUGS, where the campaign essentially follows the story of the comic arcs and goes through the first 9 trades worth of story. But it was designed to be a universal gaming system to where different IPs could get used. And so they have a Batman the Animated Series, since IDW also owns the right to publish those games.
Yep.
And there was plans to do an Avatar, but that got canceled when IDW pulled out of the whole gaming industry.
Yep.
They shut down their games branch.
And so what we are doing with it is we're doing Marvel stuff as a homebrew, and it's coming along nicely.
Yes,
We've basically retooled the entire system because that's the kind of zealots we are.
And I'm still working with Pete on... There was a planned Mutanimals expansion that I was playtesting. And me and Pete are still working on trying to, not quite self-publish, but get it finished up, art for everything, and at least sent out to the playtesters.
Yep. And the Marvel stuff that we're working on is on Tabletop Simulator, but that's probably as far as it's going to go, I would imagine. Although since we posted it, we've also retooled all our own work too, so what's on Tabletop Simulator is outdated.
Did it get published on Tabletop, or is it still kind of a closed thing?
No, it's up there. People can get it. We messed with literally everything at this point. Initiative is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Whole bunches of things of that nature. Mostly because Chamali had beef.
Yeah.
And he was right, and we did it better. In our minds. It's for us. It's literally just for us. But if other people want to play it, that's great. Do the thing. Alright, I'm going to put a pause on Thor here. How much does initiative suck or not suck normally? It's fine. It's just a little bit janky. Unpredictable.
If you're doing the co-op rules, there's an initiative deck. And it's shuffled and you draw to see who acts when. So you could theoretically go last one around, shuffle the deck, and then go first the next round.
But the unfortunate part is you can't plan that way.
Yeah.
So we redid it.
If you're playing in the competitive mode, you have a one player that's the villain character,
Yep.
and you just alternate back and forth.
Right.
So the hero's going to choose who goes first, and then the villain goes, and then the hero's going to choose again, and that's how it pretty much just
It's similar to Eon's End in that way, yes. We're almost done here, RPD, so why don't you just hit it? Or if you want to just do a chat in Discord, we can do that too. I'm just going to finish up Loki's base, and then I think I gotta go to bed, because these allergies are really causing problems at this point. Pull my microphone right out of its socket.
That's not good.
Nope. We're good. We're fine. Bullet dodged. This isn't sickness, RPD. It's just allergies. It's just a really bad allergy. Like, this is what happens when I get allergies. It just hits me like a truck. And I'm perfectly capable of just powering through it. And using up copious amounts of Kleenex. I don't think it's Nurgle rot. Oh, shoot. Way too much. Yeah, I already did that. Long time ago. The problem is they just don't do much. If I take them after the attack has already started, it's basically just I do nothing. They do nothing. So. Alright, I think that'll do it for Loki. So we'll do the base ring real quick. All good. Maybe. I mean, that just shows you how bad my allergies are, RPD. They are really, really terrible. I've had them my entire life.
Yeah, I think he's done with dry brushing stuff. I might just hit up a few highlights, but
Yeah, nice. He looks awesome. As long as it's not Nurgle. Yep. Alright, I think Loki's done.
that looks awesome.
Yeah, let me get him on camera here real quick. Hold on. Let's do another coat on his base ring, I think, but for the most part, I think he looks pretty dope. The oldie god of mischief. Anyway, all right. I think that's going to do it for us tonight. I need to rest. I have every intention of being back tomorrow for Tales from the Archive, and this is Difficult Podcast. Alex and I will be back on Thursday for Gears Tactics, and we'll do some gaming on Friday on the Tabletop Simulator, and we'll be back here painting again next Saturday. Mike, it's always a joy to do this with you, my dude. Sorry I was so sniffly tonight.
No, not a problem. I enjoyed it.
right. And chat, take care, be well, be safe, all that stuff. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye.
See ya.